Okay, so yesterday I completed company and company code creation. So in this server also I did the configuration and I changed the company code. Here it accepted, so I changed the company code. Let me show you. So I've taken the company code as T810 that we will repeat. Okay, so here it is accepted. This is the one company code. Now what we completed, company and company code. Now let's say we have two plants are there in two different location. One plant in. So in future we will create the plant. Now I'm just creating the business area because right now in new implementation business area concept is not so popular. After like introduction in ECC 6, after introduction of this new GL and profit center, by using profit center we are getting more accurate and more in detail report we are getting. So that's why comparatively the business area profit center is more helpful, we can say, or we can, because business area, the concept of business area is
Voice is breaking.
voice is breaking. Now it is okay. Hello, hello, Anil, you are getting my voice? Anil, now you are getting my voice? Hello. Okay, so I was telling about the business area. So business area, like in old version 4.7, the previous version, business area was you can take anything. For example, you can take operation also business area. Let's say we have operation, sales, and service. So I can take sales as business area and service also one business area. Or business area you can take uh, what you can business area can take any location as also one business area, one plant also can business area, sales also one, sales office also one business area. So the problem is when we are creating a business area, or you can say this unit or whatever, these business areas are created at client level. That means if I will create a business area, suppose T123, and another business area T456. So these business area we can use across all the company code. So that means this is the disadvantage, or you can say advantage, disadvantage, whatever. That means there is no direct relation of business area with a company code. We can apply derivative rule here. That means you can assign the business area with cost center. You can assign the business area with profit center, or you can create a derivative rule. You can assign the business area plant, but the business area what we are going to create, there is no direct relation between company code. So if any business area created at, that means suppose we want to create this business area 123, this can be used in any company code within this plant. Let me create the business area, then I will show you what is the problem actually we are facing, why SAP or we stopped creating the business area. So I'm going to create two business area. For the time being, you can take two location, T123, T456, and all these business areas created at client level. So we are still in definition, enterprise structure, definition, then define business area. Next one, TGSB, the table. So you can see here lot of business areas are there. These are created by different users. Okay, so when you are posting any transaction, you can randomly select any business area because there is no direct relation of business area with company code. So while posting the transaction, manually you can select the business area, or sometimes you can also link the business area with cost element. Cost element means, let me show you in one posting. But for this, so what I am trying to I am trying to post here one transaction. Okay, and here let's say cost element concept is there. In controlling we will discuss that. For the time being, you can take cost element is one ledger. So let's say 3320. This is one ledger is there, factory electricity 1011. So I have selected here 1011, and let's say one business area is there, unit 1, assume that. So this is, I'm going to post company code 3320. So there is no direct relation between this company code, this is company code, this is your ledger or cost element, and this is your business area. So there is no direct relation between this company code and business area. So we can link this business area with company code, with cost element from cost point of view, and cost element can be linked with your company code. This is one option. You can make it automatic. That means, so this one you don't know, just I'm trying to do here. Now I'm posting the transaction. So while posting the transaction, simply user will select the cost element or the ledger 1011. So now you can see here in business area field, we will not select anything. In cost center also we will not select anything, because everything we mapped with the cost element. Now you just click enter. So automatically we got this cost center and business area. That means here we mapped this business area and cost center with cost element, and this cost element created in the company code. This is one way of configuration. Otherwise, now I'm going to create you got the concept. So how we can automate the business area? Now I'm going to create two business area for our company code purpose. Click on new entry. Business area is T123. This is my Jamshedpur plant. T456 Chennai plant. Save it. So I created the business area. Now in a different company code, I'm going to post the transaction. You take the same company code 3320. Okay. So let me select a ledger. I can't select here this ledger. If I will select this ledger, then the previous business area will be there. Let me take the 1010. So I will take here 1010, and this is, let's say, 6000. This is wages. Then take the cost, this ledger or cost element 1011. Now in first line, I can select the business area what I created for a other company code. So I can select here. Okay, here it will not accept because cost element is already configured, but I can select here. You can see here whatever the business area I created in a different company code also it is available. So I can select this one. That means here chances of user can select a wrong business area in a wrong company code if it will not be automated. So that's why this concept dropped the business area, because if you are not going to automate or you are not creating any derivative rule, whether it is the cost or revenue, this business area is going to create problem for us. So that's why in ECC6 or with introduction of a new GL, SAP introduce the concept of profit center, and this profit center is we can get a more accurate and internal profit and loss we can prepare, and balance sheet we can prepare by using profit center. In our training we are going to mostly we will work on profit center, but also we have created two business area, and this two business area I have taken as two plants. So no need to assign any business area to company code, because direct relation between company code and business area is not there. All business areas created at client level. If you want, you can continue with the business area, but basically business area should be linked with either plant, or you can add with cost center, or you can add with your revenue elements as account determination, like this. Okay, but there is no direct relation between business area and company code. So business area, that's why we are treating this business area as independent entity. This is not linked with any or there is no hierarchy relation between business area with anyone. Okay, so we have created two business area. Maybe we can use, or you can use with any different organization. There is no restriction. So far what we have created company code, and we have created two business area. In future I will take this business area with my plant, so there will be and also I will create with, or I will link with my cost centers also.
For the business area can be linked with the profit center also, right?
Business area is your cost component and revenue components. So cost,
Okay,
you
revenue.
can, yeah, so business area can be linked with your cost center. Just now I explained
Okay.
how we can create. So when we will
Yeah,
create
yeah.
a business area, you can, this is your business area. Let's say we have taken this location as business area, and if it is my plant location, suppose, then I have a cost part and I have a revenue part.
Okay. So the revenue part is the profit center, right?
No, not only profit center. Profit center includes both cost and revenue. So this
Okay.
is my revenue and this is my cost. So under cost, I can take cost center. I can take internal order. And these two, your cost objects.
Okay.
And this one, that means a cost center and internal order, you can assign to profit center also. Because profit center includes both cost and revenue. So that you can assign to profit center. So when in profit center we will see the identification of cost. So which includes everything, which includes cost center, internal order. You can also assign profit center or material master to the profit center. So everything will transfer to your profit center. So automatically business area is also linked with your profit center in cost way. And in revenue point of view, there is two relation. Okay, that is known as your revenue determination. One to one. That means one business area used in one profit center. Suppose one business area, one profit center. Example, let's say you are taking one product and one product you are manufacturing in one plant. So that is one to one relation. Or one business area linked with multiple products or multiple profit center. Example, maybe let's say your business area is one sales office or a sales area. Sales area in future we will create, which is a combination of plant, business area, and distribution channel that we will configure. So each business area, or sorry, each sales office is dealing with multiple products. So that time we have to configure another concept, that is document splitting. So in this way, we can link business area with profit center for revenue determination, and business area we can link with profit center for cost point of view through cost center internal. So end of the day, all your cost and profit we transfer to profit center through the business area. So that's why by using profit center at higher level we will get both cost and revenue. But if you're only mapping, or you are only reporting through cost center business area, then we will have a less option um, uh, to manage our books of accounts. So that's why profit center is viable decision.
Multiple products have multiple profits. And how can we link that?
Sorry.
So if multiple products have multiple profits, so
Mul-
how can we link that to the
mul-
business area?
Multiple products, your products are your profit center.
Yeah.
So what is your product is your profit center, and business area is what, your location.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, so that means let's say you are manufacturing product 1, you are manufacturing product 2. So you are saying that my product is profit center. So this is your profit center, this is your profit center, and you have a location or a sales office. So that is your X. So that means in X
Right.
location we are selling P1 and P2, and P1 P2 is my profit centers. So here you have two
Okay.
revenue elements will be there, or two sales ledger you have. Okay, so here you have a sales ledger. Let's say 2000. This will be 2001. So in this way we can determine the profit. So that step is there in the profit center. Let me show you.
Okay.
Okay, so here you can see I have taken the product as profit center. So this is one
Mm.
2002 is my revenue elements or my sales ledger. So here you can see unit 1, unit 2 to business area, and this is my finished product. Okay, Apache 160, Apache 180, these two my finished products, and these two my profit centers. So both the profit center we have created a derivative rule. Both the profit center we linked with your cost element, or that is the revenue elements, and you can see here business areas are also linked. So in this case it is one to multi relation. For this
Okay.
additional configuration, document splitting will be there. If you will not maintain document splitting, then some reporting error will come. That means
Yeah.
the same sales ledger, 2002 sales ledger, we are using for unit 1 and unit 2.
And you
Same sales ledger we are using for two profit center. This is your profit center 1 and this is your profit center 2. So it will
Yes.
In this situation, if you without document splitting, you will config, if you post the transaction, your books of accounts will not tally. Some mismatch will be there. So that's why further configuration document splitting required.
Okay.
Okay. If it is one-to-one relation, there is no problem. That means you are selecting, suppose as per this example, you have business area unit 1 and you have a sales ledger, suppose 2002, and your product is APP 160. Another revenue element 2007, unit 2, APP 180. So it is one-to-one relation. Suppose that means while posting, user manually will not select the business area. User will select a revenue element and user will select a business area. Automatically, system will decide which profit center is applicable. If it is one-to-one relation, that means the moment user will select here the revenue 2002, this is your one revenue element. So user will select here 2002 and user will select a business area. So if it is, let's say, unit 1, automatically system will decide which is applicable profit center here. So let's say it is APP 160. That means it is one-to-one relation. So this is your first condition. Second condition is your business area, profit center automatically return. But in this configuration, we are using same revenue elements and same business area for both profit centers. So additional document splitting configuration will be there. We will see in this configuration. You got this concept. This is your answer to your question.
Okay. Yeah. Understood.
Okay. So with this, partially we completed the organization structure, like whatever is required. In future, I will add the settings from organization point of view. Okay, whatever the organization or enterprise structure is required for SD, then during PP also will. So in controlling also we will add. So in different time we will keep on adding the organization settings or enterprise structure, because right now what we completed company and company code and business area. Right. So far we have completed this much. Now come to global setting. So global setting is, there are some general settings which are applicable to multiple company codes. Okay, so that this is not specific to all. Whatever the settings we will do here in global setting, this is not applicable for only one company code. This is applicable for multiple company code. So first one I will take here, accounting year or financial year, or that is known as your fiscal year. Fiscal year variant, transaction code OB29. So whenever we are working on any application, whether maybe it is ERP, non-ERP, any software, any application, we need a financial year to record our transaction or to report our transactions. So this accounting year and financial year is required for reporting of transaction, for calculation of your profit and loss, or to maintain your books of accounts is mandatory. So here also we are going to have the reporting or the financial year, that is fiscal year, we have to configure. So fiscal year variant, or when we will configure this fiscal year, it is two types. I will explain the meaning of variant. For the timing, you take fiscal year. A fiscal year can be calendar or non-calendar. Right? That means in one fiscal year, we have different posting periods. One fiscal year includes multiple posting periods. So posting periods like How many posting periods we will have, that depends on our requirement. Practically, we are using monthly posting. That means each month will be one posting period. So that means 12 posting periods. This is the standard. But it's not mandatory. You will always have the 12 posting periods. You can have posting periods like, for example, let's say we will, suppose hypothetically, we will we will take quarterly postings or quarterly reporting periods. That means one posting period, we have 4 posting periods will be there. That means total year divided by how many posting periods you want. So each posting period is a combination of 3 months. January, February, March, one posting period. April, May, June, one posting period. So like this, you can maintain your posting periods. So if you will take 12 posting periods, that means one posting period equivalent to 1 month. So we will go for monthly reporting. Along with 12 posting periods, you can also take 4 additional periods. Okay, 4 additional periods. Why 4 additional periods are required? Let's say we are going to maintain our books of accounts from, as for India, it is April to March reporting. That means on 1st April 2017 to 31st March 2018. So April will be your first posting period, and March will be 12th posting period. If it is calendar year configuration, the configuration is very simple because system or the SAP application, that is also the default calendar is, they are following the calendar settings due to, because it's a German software. So countries like USA, then Europe, they are maintaining the calendar year reporting or calendar format reporting. Here UK, your Asian countries, we are following the non-calendar. In non-calendar reporting, there is no standardization. That means in India we are using April to March. Somewhere maybe let's say June to May or July to June. So it can be anything. Calendar year means default is will be January first posting period and December will be last posting period. It's fixed. In non-calendar we have to maintain the periods or we have to do some further configuration. So I was talking about the special periods. So it is expected on 31st March 2018 we will close our books of accounts. We will carry forward the balance, and then next year will start. Next fiscal year will be start. So during then our audit will start from the, as per the statutory requirement in 2000 for in 2000 year 2018 we will do the audit for 2017-18. Now, during audit, if we found some adjustment entries or some missing entries or some adjustment entries related to stock, okay, revaluation of stock, something. So with this revaluation of stock, maybe your profit will increase or profit will be decrease. Or let's say we are going to post some missing entries of a cost. So profit should be, that means 2017 fiscal year profit should be decrease or it should be increase. Now we are in 2018. But during audit, we found some adjustment entries for 2017. So 2017 entries should not be posted in 2018. So that is violation of law. So how we will post the transaction? We close our books of accounts. Your books of accounts finalization is done. We can't open the posting periods once again, or we can't open the period for this previous year. So how we will adjust those transactions? So for that, additionally, we have 4 special periods are there. Okay, so those are known as special periods. That means along with 12 posting periods, maximum we can add 4 additional periods or special periods. And those special periods will be used for your adjustment entries. When we will use? After closing of books of accounts. And we have to follow a separate process for posting of transactions in these special periods. Okay, we will see. For the time being, you can take here. Total we have maximum 16 periods, 12 normal periods and 4 special periods. And if your requirement you are going to configure for calendar year, any US company, or then the configuration is very simple. you just need to define it's a calendar year setting. If it is non-calendar settings, then some further configurations required in case of non-calendar. So let's say April to March. So we will define here April. First period April. So this is fourth month from calendar. April is the fourth month from calendar, but your reporting period or posting period is 1. How many days? 30 days. If it is May, fifth month from calendar, and it is second posting periods. Okay, let me show you two documents, two transactions. So you can see here in both case these transactions are posted for month of October, because I can so what are the posting period? These are the October posting period. Here also the posting period is October. In both cases your transactions are posted in October. So let's take this entry. Posting date 7th October 2017, fiscal year 2017, and what is the posting period? 7. That means if you'll maintain like this, so your October will be 10th month from calendar, but the reporting period is April, May, June, July, August, September, October, 7th posting period. Take this report. This is also posted in October. Posting period 10th October, fiscal year same 2017, but period is 10. That means if you are maintaining the posting period as per calendar settings, so same October month is reported in 10th posting period. If you are maintaining, this one is your calendar settings. You can see here currency USD. It's a US settings. If you are maintaining your company code as per the calendar, non-calendar settings, if it is April to March, that means same October transactions, but reporting period is 7th. Okay, so in this case, we have to do a further configuration that is known as year shifting. So what is that year shifting? I will explain. So up to December, there is no issue. So that is 12th month from calendar, 9th posting period, 31. Next period, January, February, March, we need to define the year shifting. And this year setting is applicable in case of non-calendar settings. This is your system calendar. That means inbuilt calendar, where we are following January to December reporting.
In non-calendar, we need to configure manually these things.
Which one? This year shifting?
Yeah. Non-calendar. Yeah.
Yeah, in case of non-calendar, this table like this you need to maintain manually, because there is no
Okay.
specification what is non-calendar. In our case, we will follow April to March. Some countries maybe they will follow July to June. So there is no standard specification.
So we need to maintain this manually, all these things for
Yes, it is.
non-calendar.
Yes, it is one-time activity. During implementation, you have to configure.
Okay.
So this is your company code requirement. Here we are following the April to March. January 2017. As per system, it is first posting period of 2017. February 2017. Second posting period of 2017. April 17, which is fourth posting period 2017. And as per the company code requirement, or your as per the country's requirement, your statutory reporting point of view, this will be first posting period of 2017. That means user will post the transaction on April, so we can change the posting date. If I will go to post any transaction today, so your current date will be default. So this will be the posting date. But as per our configuration, system will determine whether it is a calendar settings or it is a non-calendar settings. So this will be posted in April, but system will read this as first posting period of 2017. So that means transaction will be posted in April and it will be treated as first posting period of 2017. Like this, December transactions will be December 17. System will consider this is 12th posting period, and as for our requirement, it will be 9th. January 18. This will be first posting period of 18 as per system. February 18. Second posting period of 18. Accordingly, March. And as per your requirement, this should be 10th posting period of 17, 11th posting period of 17, and 12th posting period of 17. So here there will be conflict between 2017 and 18. That means when we will post any transaction in the month of January 2018, system will read the data as first posting period of 2018, but as per our requirement, this should be reported in 10th posting period of previous year 2017. Similarly, your February and March. So to adjust this 3 months in previous reporting period or in the existing previous reporting period, that means instead of the transaction date will be 2018, but reporting date or reporting period will be 10th, 11th, 12th. So we need to bring these 3 months one step back from 2018 to 2017. This is known as your year shifting, and this is the example of your backwards year shifting. Backward year shifting means these 3 months we will bring it to one step back. If it is 0 point, so this will be -1. Clear this concept? So that means this is year shifting not required. Here year shifting not required, not required. Up to December not required. January 10th posting period, -1. Okay, so that means automatically it will report in the previous year. This is your 2017. This is your 2018. And reporting will be, once we will -1, it will go to 2017. This one, what I will take here, -2,
-1.
It's -1. It's still -1 because we need to bring it from 2018 to 2017, not 2015. So it should be 2017. So all because it's known as year shifting. It's not month shifting. So don't confuse. It should be -2. So fiscal year variant should be 2-digit, and also this one created at client level. That means it is one-time activity. You create this fiscal year variant once, assign with multiple company codes. So in this client, if I will create a non-calendar fiscal year variant, that we can assign to multiple company codes because it is created at client level. That is the meaning of variant. It's not fixed, it's not static. So it's variable. You create once and assign with multiple company code. So I will create two fiscal year variant, one for non-calendar and one for calendar. In our settings, we will use non-calendar, and calendar one we will use for non-leading ledgers. What is the use of non-leading ledger and all? That time I will explain. Just let me create two variants. So OB29 or financial accounting, global setting, ledgers, fiscal year and posting periods, maintain fiscal year variant. SAP is providing two standard fiscal year variants. One is your V3 non-calendar and K4 calendar. So even if you don't want to configure, you can use V3 and K4. Okay, but we will configure. Click on new entry. Let me check. T1 is there, T2 is also there. So I'm going to take T3 and T4. T3 fiscal year variant. Is it calendar year or non-calendar? It's non-calendar. Number of standard posting periods 12. Special periods as per your requirement. Maximum you can take 4. If it is calendar year, you just need to check this one. That's it. So automatically system will take January as first posting period and December as last posting period. But it is not calendar year. So uncheck, save. First save the variant, line select, double click on periods. Now fiscal year variant 12, special periods 4 and fiscal year variant T3. Click on new entry once again and maintain this table. Month April 4, 30 days, posting period 1. That means we are declaring, although April is the 4th month from calendar, but it will be our first posting period. Year shifting not required. May 2nd posting period not required. June 3rd posting period. July 4th. August 5th. September 6th. October 7th. November 8th. December 9th. January. So this is the number of months, first month from calendar. 10th posting period -1. Same -1, -1. So these 3 months, transaction date will be the actual date. That means in our case it will be 2018, but reporting point of view it will go to 2017. Backward year shifting. create one more T4. +4, and this is calendar year. Say no further configuration required. So right now I'm going to assign this T3 to my company code because this one is applicable here as per the statutory requirement, and this T4 I will assign to non-leading ledger. Right now we don't have the non-leading ledger. Once we will create, we will assign there, because you can't assign two fiscal year variant to a company code, but we have some requirement where we need to report in both the current reporting periods. So we will see after completion of classic GL, we will do the new GL. OB29, the transaction code, and OB37, assigning to company code. Execute. Search your company code, TA10, and assign the fiscal year. Fiscal year variant is T1. Here some blank data is there, that's why it is stuck there. You just click enter to ignore. No, not T1. We configured something T3, right? T3. Nikhil, do you have any question on this?
No questions.
Okay. Next one, we define the fiscal year variant. Now we will define the posting periods. But before that, we should know the account type. So these account types are standard, some technical term we are going to use here. Like in accounting, we have customer, we have vendor, then asset, okay, ledger, material, anything else, customer, vendor, asset, ledger. Okay, these 5 account types. So in our transaction, we are using this accounting terminologies. Now in SAP, there is some accounting term defined, or customer is defined with D, vendor with K, asset with A, ledger S, and material M. So in different reports and different control parameters, we are going to use these account types, and these are the standard. In all implementation, you will find this one in license. So what is this need of these account types? So in posting periods, next functionality, we are going to maintain open and close posting periods. So what is open and close posting periods? Let me show you one transaction then first, then I will explain. I'm going to post a transaction. So for the company code TV10 I'm trying to post a transaction for previous month. Now we are in October, so this is a non-calendar settings. That means the current fiscal year posting period is 7th, but I am trying to post a backdated transaction for October. So let's say this is October posting, sorry, September posting. I change the date here also. Manually I change the posting period as 6. Why it is 6? September posting period will be 6. I change this as 6. Currency INR. Check the message. Posting period for 006, that means September 2017 is not open. That means when user will post a transaction, that period should be open. If user can post the transaction, then we can say period open. If it is not open, then period closed. Closed means no posting. So in this case, that particular previous month period is already closed. So with this functionality, posting period variant, we are going to control our users not to post the transaction in the previous months or in the closed periods. So we are going to maintain different rules, or you can maintain same rule for different account types. That means, for example, let's say for customer account type D, a requirement is you will post the transaction 2 months, one current month and one previous month. That means we should have the open period for both 06 and 07. Whereas for ledger, or let's say asset, only current month transactions are possible. So that means 7 to 7. If you are maintaining calendar, then it will be 10 to 10. Okay, or that will be 9-10. So that means for two different account types, we are going to maintain two different rules. So first we have to create a variant, assign that variant to company code, then maintain the rules for open and close. Let me create the variant. Transaction code OBBO. I will create two variant here because again same here. For non-calendar we need a fiscal year. We have a fiscal year like calendar, and for that is we will assign to company code leading ledger, and non-calendar we are going to assign with company code. Like what we did for fiscal year, same we will repeat for posting periods, because this posting period variant open close is related to your fiscal year variant. So next settings. This is your fiscal year and posting periods. So we define the fiscal year. Now come to posting periods. Define the variant for open posting period. New entry. So this will be at client level. We are going to do the configuration and with 4-digit code. So it's up to you. You can take anything. For simplicity, I'm going to take this as TA10. It's not, don't confuse, this is not company code, because if you check the table, this is a different table, T0100, and company code is T001. So that's why, let me save the data. I will show you from the table. So posting period variant for data India settings, TA11. Posting period variant for data USA. That means in future we will add different settings for US. Save it. So this is not company code, just we use the same character what we have used for company code. So you can also verify that in table. T010O. So what is your posting period? TA10. Execute. So you can see here, this data is completely different what we saved yesterday. Okay, so this is your company code data saved in table T001. This is your posting period data saved in table T010. So in training, for simplicity sake, I am going to use I will use multiple times same character TA10, but don't confuse with this that we are maintaining company code. It's not company code. I'm just repeating the same character. That's it. So two variants created, then assign to company code. So which one I will assign? The non-calendar I will assign to company code. Assign variant to company code. Position, company code T10, and posting period variant is TA10. Save. Okay, the TA11, keep it reserved. In future we will use it. Next, you need to define the open and close posting periods. So here, along with this individual account types, also we have one more account type is there that is valid for all. Plus, valid for all, plus. These individual account types are maintained by power user. Normally, maybe this is also assigned to, that means what is the need of these account types? For example, let's say we are in October. Once we will close the October, or the after 31st October, before the 1st November, the this period should be open so that user can post the transaction. And this one, normally this is maintained by internal people or this power user, and this is maintained by the consultant. So plus use is, it has to, like, it have two impact. One is it is controlling the individual posting periods, or individual account types, and also the header level of the document. Okay, so let me show you first, or let me configure this one, then I will come to this one. It will be easy. So next one, open and close posting period. So here a lot of data are there, you just ignore, click on new entry, enter your posting period variant. Posting period variant is TA10. Select the account type. From the list you select the account type, let's say ledger. From account to account, so these are the ledger. Let's say you are having 100 ledgers, so you select here ledger 1, and this is ledger 100. That means this rule is applicable from ledger 1 to ledger 100. If we will specify a range here or a limit here, that let's say some more ledgers are added, because when requirement will be there, ledgers will be added, then let's say 20 more ledgers are required. So system or the super user created 20 ledgers. Now what about the 20 ledgers? So we need to define that also. So that's why we will not define any range here. You take the from account as blank, to account as infinity, infinite times z, or 9. So that means what is the higher limit is available. If it is 50, 50, or if it is 500, then 500. Then from period to 2 periods. This is your normal period. This is your special periods. Or we can say this settings is 1 to 12. This settings is 13 to 16. If you are only maintaining the current period or you are only opening the current period, then it should be as per the non-calendar settings 7 2017 to 2017. That means only the October month is open. If you have maintained like this, both periods are simultaneously open. That means September posting is possible, October posting is possible. If we'll maintain like this, that means whole year is open, April to March. And this special period is 13. So right now, the use of the special periods is meaningless. Once we'll close the books of accounts, then only we can use the special periods. So even if you will not maintain this data, no impact. Like this is for one period. You have to maintain for all periods. A, D, K, M, like this. So you can add one more multiple lines, or we can copy from the standard. Come to this screen, OV52, and copy the line A, D, K, M, S. So 0001, the standard variant. You copy all these lines, click on including plus, select copy as, change the variant. Just to reduce or to save time, we can copy. Otherwise, there is no there is no harm. Also, you will add your new lines. Take your posting period TA10. From period to period. From period is blank, to period is infinity, but except the plus. Don't put anything in the plus because there is no account plus. Plus is controlling all these individuals. So that's why it should be blank. What is the use of plus? Let me complete this. I will explain. Then this period, let's say I will take the current period. Click enter to copy. 7. This will be 2017. Save. Now let's see what is the use of plus. All as we have, even if training, if you'll only maintain this plus, it will work. Individually, this account types if you will not maintain, you can post the transactions because plus is going to control all the account types. Then what is the use of plus? Okay, I can't show you here because we don't have the complete configuration. Let me take the different variant. So I'm going to take the variant BY10. So here at ledger level, I'm going to open the two periods simultaneously, 6 and 7. That means September is also open, October is also open. Whereas at plus level, which is managed by consultants or users, power users, they don't have authorization to this plus normally. So it is 7. Okay, that means at account type level, I open two periods, but in plus level, it's only one period is open. And I'm trying to post a previous month transaction. Okay, so at individual account type level, both periods are open. Let's see. 6. Posting period 6 is not open. So that means if we are going to post some backdated transactions, so with proper authorization, it should be open at both level, at account type level as well as plus level. So that's why plus is tier 2 control. Okay, I hope it is clear what is the use of posting periods. So far we have completed company code configuration, then assignment. Okay, business area also we defined today. Console, this one is not done. Then this is not done. Fiscal year completed. Then we assigned it. Chart of account not done. Account group is not done. Open close posting period. So this one completed. Posting period variant. Define variants for open posting period done. Then assign done. Open close also done.